Ever wondered why some older men seem to attract younger women with ease? It's not about their looks, money, or even their charm. It's all about knowing how to communicate. Imagine being able to ask just a few questions that make a younger woman so intrigued by you, she starts chasing you instead of the other way around. It's not magic, it's the power of the right, trigger questions. These questions turn the tables and have her wanting to impress you. Curious yet? Let's dive in and uncover the secret. Younger women chase older men who ask these 8 trigger questions. Women biggest weakness. 1. Questions that set a standard. To make her chase you, you need to set the stage. This starts by setting standards. As an older man, you likely know what you're looking for in a woman, but are you communicating those expectations effectively? Most men fail here because they allow women to set the standards, which only causes confusion and frustration. This is when men start chasing, and women start losing interest. Instead of stating your standards outright, embed them in your questions. For example, if you value intelligence, ask, "What's the last book you read that really made you think?" Or, if you enjoy adventurous women, ask, "What's the craziest place you've ever traveled to?" By asking these types of questions, you're subtly communicating what you value while giving her something to chase. This technique works because it gives her clarity about what you expect, creating an environment where she wants to impress you. You're guiding the conversation without being too direct or demanding. 2. Questions that validate her. Validation is one of the most powerful tools in building a genuine connection. But there's a trick to it. It's not about showering her with shallow compliments. It's about recognizing her for what she's worked hard to achieve or what's important to her. Think back to a time when someone recognized your efforts or acknowledged something you were proud of. It probably felt great, right? Women feel the same way. If she talks about a project she's passionate about, instead of just complimenting her, ask questions like, "That sounds amazing, what inspired you to take that on?" This shows that you're genuinely interested in her as a person, not just her appearance. Listening is key here. Pay attention to the small details she shares, and ask follow-up questions that show you care. This will deepen the connection and make her feel valued. 3. Questions that display authority. Authority can be an incredibly attractive quality, especially when it's displayed subtly. Women are naturally drawn to men who are confident and knowledgeable, but it's important to do this without sounding arrogant or boastful. The trick is to weave your expertise into the conversation through well-placed questions. For example, if you meet someone interested in travel, instead of bragging about your knowledge of exotic locations, ask, "I've always found that the best way to experience a new place is through its food. What's the most memorable meal you've had while traveling?" This shows that you have a depth of knowledge but also keeps the conversation flowing in an engaging, humble way. When you display authority this way, it sparks curiosity in her. She'll be drawn to your confidence and competence, and she'll want to know more about you. 4. Questions that create intrigue. Creating intrigue is one of the most powerful ways to keep a woman interested. It's about sparking curiosity and leaving her wanting more. Think about a time when someone said something intriguing and then quickly changed the subject. Didn't that make you want to know more? That feeling of curiosity can be incredibly compelling. To create intrigue, ask questions that hint at your unique experiences without giving everything away at once. For instance, you might say, "I once had an adventure in a place most people would never dream of visiting. Have you ever done something like that?" This question not only sparks curiosity about your life but also encourages her to share her own stories. When she asks you to elaborate, Keep the mystery alive by giving just enough detail to pique her interest, but hold back enough to keep her wanting more. 5. Questions that test her emotional intelligence. Another powerful type of question is one that tests her emotional intelligence. You want to know how well she understands herself and the world around her. This kind of question will not only reveal her level of depth but also help you gauge her maturity and emotional awareness, two qualities that can make a relationship more meaningful. For example, you could ask, what do you think is the most important thing people overlook when it comes to relationships? A question like this challenges her to think deeply and shows that you're looking for someone with emotional maturity. This will immediately make her see you as someone who values depth and substance, and not just surface-level attraction. Oh, and by the way, before we move on to number 6, if you're finding value with this video so far, hit the like button right now, and if you don't want to miss out on my next mind-blowing video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever I upload it. And then, go to the comment section below and type, I subscribe. And I'll personally welcome you to the family. And guess what? I've got a very special treat for you, a free ebook called The Attraction Handbook. This book is all about how to make any woman obsess over you, even if you're average looking, or she has told you, you are not her type. And, it doesn't even matter you just want to sleep with a girl or if you want her to commit to you. Once you turn on the switch, she'll be uncontrollably addicted to you. Just click the link below to grab it. Alright, let's get back to it. 6. Questions that invite her to teach you something. One of the most attractive qualities in a woman is the ability to share her knowledge or teach someone something new. When you ask her a question that invites her to teach you something, it puts her in a position where she feels valued for her expertise. For example, I've always wanted to learn more about yoga. What's the first thing I should do if I want to start? This question is an invitation for her to share her knowledge, and it shows that you value her expertise. It's not only a compliment but also a way to empower her to share something important to her. 7. Questions that reveal her inner desires. To make a woman truly chase you, you need to understand her deeper desires. Asking questions that reveal what she truly wants in life will create a stronger emotional connection between you. This goes beyond the usual small talk and dives into the things that matter most to her. You might ask, if you could change one thing about your life right now, what would it be? This kind of question makes her reflect on her true desires and opens the door for a meaningful conversation. It also shows that you care about more than just her surface-level attributes. 8. Questions that show you can handle her complexity. Women are complex creatures, and they appreciate a man who can handle their layers. When you ask questions that show you're open to and even attracted to her complexity, you demonstrate emotional maturity and confidence. For example, what's something about you that most people don't understand, but you wish they did? This question acknowledges that she is multifaceted and invites her to share something personal and important. It shows that you're interested in who she is beyond the surface, which can create a deeper emotional bond. Thank you for watching. Don't miss out on your free copy of my book. It's waiting for you in the description or pinned comment below. You'll be amazed by what you find inside. Before you go, I urge you to check out the playlist currently displayed on your screen. These insightful videos hold the key to unlocking your dating potential, propelling you towards mastery in no time. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Share your thoughts and experiences with us in the comments below. Until next time.